to get my answer key out. So we're going to be writing this as with log. Remember from yesterday, base is the base and exponent's at the end. Exponent is at the end. And this will help keep it all organized. So write in logarithmic form right here. Base is the base. So this is going to be log e 9 and then exponents at the end. Then we're going to also write this with ln. So over here, so log of e is ln. ln 9 equals x. So when you have log of e, that is equal to ln, so we just rewrote it with ln.
Wait, what's that weird sign that you put?
That's an ln. An L, I don't know, and an n. I feel like this.
So you just don't write the e anymore?
Right, so log of e is equal to ln, so we just like replaced it with ln.
What does ln stand for?
Something in Latin, maybe? Would you like me to Google it? We can Google that. The more you know. Write each logarithmic equation in exponential form. So now we're going kind of backwards. Okay, ln of x. ln is log of e. X equals 2.1438. That's in logarithmic form. Then to go from that to exponential form, base is the base, exponent is at the end, equals x. This is going to seem kind of complicated or tricky at first, but by the time we're done with the first page, it'll be like, oh, that's not actually that bad. Okay, so here it says express in expanded form. Up here, the product properties, if we have multiplication, we're going to write it expanded with addition. If we have division, we're going to write it expanded with subtraction. And then if we have an exponent, this exponent is going to go out in front of the log over here. Okay, so for number 1, it shows division. So in expanded form, we're going to write it with subtraction. So it'll look like this. Log of 5x minus log of 5y. And then for number 4, it shows 3 times r to the 4th power. That's multiplication. So when we expand it, we're going to show it as addition. But then in addition to that, we have an exponent that we're going to bring out in the front. So it'll look like this. Log of 3. With, it doesn't show the base, that means it's base 10, but we don't write that, plus 4 log r.
You just have to memorize that?
Yeah, you'll, by the second page, you'll be fine. So yeah, because it was multiplication, we added, and then the exponent just went out in front. Not it. Yes?
The 3's not the exponent anymore? Or wait,
It was never,
exponent?
it's right there.
No, the...
4 just goes out front.
Is the 3 still the exponent? Or is that just there?
You're asking if the 3 is the exponent to log.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5. So we have multiplication, that a3 is being multiplied by the b to the 4th power, and then this exponent goes out front. So it'll look like this. 3 log base 7 a plus 4 log base 7 b.
How come the 3 is in front of the log?
Because it's the exponent, so it goes out there. Just like for 4, we put it out in front of the log. Okay. For the next examples, we're working backwards, expressed as a single logarithm. So now we're putting it back together. It shows subtraction, so that means division. So it would look like this. Log 3, 20 over 4. Then from here, 20 divided by 4 is 5, so we'll just simplify this one more step. Log 3, 5. And this is the answer. Okay. Next one, we have the addition, so that means that they're being multiplied. So we have log of 2, x raised to the third power, and then just y. Okay, and then number 8, we're putting even more together. We have ln, which again is just log to the base e. We'll leave it as ln. Then 5 squared times 2 to the 4th power times 5y.
Why is it squared?
Because the 2's out front. That's the x, yeah. Okay, we don't leave it like this. We're going to simplify it further. If we were to do 5 squared, which is 25, times 2 to the 4th power times 5, it would come out to this. ln 2000 y. Page. We're just continuing the same thing on the next page. It really doesn't get any harder than this. This is it. Okay, so number 9, we have the addition, meaning multiplication, and then the subtraction, meaning division. So we have log 2 raised to the 3rd power times 4 over 16.
Which page is that?
The next one? Okay. Okay, 2 raised to the 3rd power times 4 over 16. This would be 8 times 4, 32 over 16, so that would just be 2. So log of 2. Then number 10, the ln again.
Move a little up.
Okay. ln is 8 raised to the 6th power over 4 raised to the 2nd power. Then this would be 8 to the 6th power comes out to this number, 262,144 over 16, which is ln 16384. Okay, then it says to evaluate. So repeating the same process, we have log of 2, log of 2. So log of 2 is 4 over 16. We're going to simplify the 4 over 16 to 1/4 and put this equal to x. Then from here, base is the base, exponents at the end, so it's 2 raised to the x power equals 1/4. Then to solve for x, we need to have the same base on both sides. 1 over 4 would be 4 to the negative 1 power, which 4 can be broken up as 2 and 2, so 2 squared, and then multiply that by the negative 1 that's already up there, and you get 2 to the negative 2. So 2 of x equals 2 to the negative 2. And then x equals negative 2. Staring. Okay, next question. Log of 6, 4 plus log of base 6, 9. Okay, so the addition means multiplication. So log base 6, 4 times 9, log base 6, 36 equals x. Then from here, base is a base, exponents at the end, equals 36. 36 can be broken up, and it equals 6 squared equals 6 to the x power. And then x equals 2. Hi. We're putting it all together, 13 and 14. So here it says to solve. Over on this side we have log 7 be x squared. And then over here the addition means we're multiplying. So since we have log base 7 on both sides, we can say x squared is equal to 27 times 3 is 81. Take the square root of both sides, and x equals 9. Okay. Then number 14. Same thing. Log of 6, it's adding, so we multiply.
Are we gonna have homework tonight?
C. You'll have time in class. You'll probably finish it in class. Okay, so once it's set up like this would be 6 to the second power equals x times x plus 5.
Is this the last problem before we do it?
Yep. Then factor this thing out. X plus 9, x minus 4. And then these two answers, you actually have to plug it in and check to make sure that they don't create negative logs up here. So if x equals negative 9 and I plug it in up here, I get a negative 9 and a negative 4, which can't happen. So we have to throw this one out. We checked it. It's no buenos. We throw that one out. When we plug in 4, we get a positive number for both of these logs. So it works, and this is a solution. And that's it. Yes. Yes, just sign out. So you do have homework on Schoology. It is 10 problems, but you'll be fine. If you need help, let me know.